I hope. How's it going? Um, Been a full-on day today. Um, as you noticed, I was at the pools today. Was able to have the place to myself. I was really lucky. I was there. Got there about 2 o'clock, 1400. By the time I hopped into the pool, it was about it was quarter past two. So obviously it took that long just to have a shower before jumping in the pool. Got to be respectful about that. Hunley Pools is a fantastic place. It's great. Being raining outside, so I was really lucky to have the place to myself. Um, Hard day, man. Hard day. I realized I only worked out for 25 minutes. Uh, Jumped into the kiddie pool. Lucky we have a kiddie pool that has a ramp, so I could walk down and make it easy on my knees. It would be almost impossible for me to go down stairways in a pool and then try to get back out afterwards. That's a nightmare. My sister and brother-in-law can attest to that. Um, and I'm not talking about a pool. Mm. Hey, I just want to acknowledge Manu Waa, who gave me a call. Um, Perfect timing. I I got home after my workout. Like I said, I worked out for 25 minutes at a huffing and puffing, blow the house down kind of style. And I even asked for permission if I could voice out my frustrations. I'm not really interested in holding it back, especially when you're struggling as much as I was. And plus, it helps motivate me in getting my act together and moving forward, because it is difficult when you're as big as you are and you're starting to be a bit more aware of how bad things are at this level. If I ever hear another person says that they're fat and happy and fit and well, maybe, but 90% of my thoughts would be, what a liar. But if you can handle it and manage it, power to you. But I find that's not me. Um, I'm 6 foot, about 6'1". I'm sure I'm shrinking, like you do when you get older. Um, but back to what I was doing. Like I said, I went to the pools, walking around one round, huffing and puffing, and so forth. And actually, by the time I finished my workout, I was just about 25 minutes. And then I sat there for another 20 minutes just to chill out in the pool. And it was nice because it's, semi-warm, which is great. But it was easy on my legs and my knees and my ankles, especially with trying to go for a walk the other day. That was a bloody mistake from my end. I can't do that. I'm going to the pool. So my aim and my plan is to go every day for the next 7 days and make myself accountable for my health and well being and actual facing the fact that if I don't, I didn't, and it's on me. It's not on anybody else. And yeah, I'm talking to myself, but I'm sharing it with you guys as well. Um, yeah, man. I On my TV over here, I recorded a program a couple of days ago here in Kiwiland on one of the channels, Channel 3. It was a fitness program, and it talked about one of our one of our legends and inspirations that just recently passed away um, in the beginning of the year period time. Uh, yeah, might as well say first quarter of the year. And name was uh, INGA, INGA Tuigamala. Might have said it wrong, but INGA. I met him a couple of times. He was a happy chap, and he was on TV with a number of the All Blacks that were doing their fitness. And these All Blacks are old school legends um, that are still kicking it around, and they're going through their health issues and so forth. And it was it was good watching it. And then Inga was talking about himself, and he just, like I said, it respects to the family, um, and sharing his where he was at that time. So it looks like they filmed it last year, 2021, by the sounds of it. And the thing that hit me the most was when he said, "Oh yeah, well, blah blah blah." He was talking about, and then he said 52. I turned 52 this year. So, yeah, that got my attention. And then he was going on and they were doing the measurements, all that electronic stuff that measures your body mass and so forth. And you can't hide it. You can't hide nothing from, especially technology in this day and age. And it was good to watch. But man, it was heartbreaking. And just him just with his brothers in arms of the All Black Circle that they are, fraternity, like all, every group I call fraternity. Um, the All Black fraternity, and these guys were running up and down the field, rugby field, and they were supporting Inga and his woes, and I could hear the whizzing and the stress that he was going through, and I felt the same way when I was in the pool, and it's also the reason what motivated me to keep going in the pool because shit, I could hear myself whizzing and throwing. Oh yeah, I wanted to throw up. Um, so when I asked these guys at the pool, it's okay if I voice it, and I was like, oh, you idiot, and blah blah blah, that negativity talk. But that kind of motivates me when I talk that way. And then obviously I see it 1 foot in front of. I didn't care about who was there, so like it makes it easier when there's less people. But I was even saying to myself, 1 foot in front of the other, keep going. Use the wall, lean, have a breather, keep your head up, back straight. Shit, even I had a hard time doing those basic things just in the pool in the water, and the water was making it easy for me. And I was struck. I could hear the wheezing, and I was just thinking about Inga. And, you know, the fact that he's not here anymore, it just made me realize that, made me think, if not realize, it's just think about the fact that I want to be still here. And what my brother said to me and, got me into snapped me out of my, snapped me out of my head. If you're going to be here, be here. And the fact that Inga's, that program, Match Fit, I think it's called, I might have it wrong. And they said, the way that Inga just said 52, that snapped and made me open my eyes and watch the program even more. And it just walking, just from here, from the house, getting into a car, I even parked the car close to the door so I could make it easy for me to walk in. I had such a hard time getting into my car. It's never been a problem before, but this time it's worse. I even pulled a side muscle. So it wasn't so bad until after the exercise. And even when I did that at the pools, trying to get into the car was a nightmare. Trying to get out of the car was a nightmare. Trying to get into the house and sit down on the couch was a nightmare. And I just pulled a muscle on my right side. So obviously you got to squat down to get in the car and squat out to get out of the car. Can't believe it. And I got a decent big car. And I was a pain. It was a hard time eating my food. Where I was so tempted when I was driving here is to go to McDonald's, and I just quickly just kept going, and I wanted to pull in a McDonald's because I knew I'm going to have a hard time just trying to make my feed. So I made myself sandwiches, and I made 4 sandwiches with ham, mayo, and tomato sauce, and block of kiwi butter. And when I finished those 4 sandwiches, first thing I wanted to do was order a pizza. And I was lucky that I didn't. I was really grateful that, like I said, Manu Waa, my brother up down here in Waikato, he gave me a call. And my brother's been in trouble himself. He's gone through those health issues. And he's come out of it, he's come out of it. But he's, like I said, it's a daily workout. It's an ongoing challenge. And it was so good to hear from him. And I was so happy to hear his voice and the humor. But the problem was when I saw him on the thing and he's cracking me up, I'm hurting because I pulled that muscle. I couldn't stop laughing. And it was just killing me, and it was just so good. And his encouragement and his advice and his motivation is keeping me, on check. It's keeping me accountable. It's keeping me mindful. And like I said, I wanted to record this after 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, so I don't order pizza because that's where they cut it off around here in in Huntley Town. You can't order a pizza, so I'm glad. Don't get me wrong, I'm still starving right now, but at least I'm going with fruit and stuff that I've got right now, and I've got it, so I'll use it. I'll eat it. So the next couple of things we're gonna have is a kiwi fruit that I've got in the fridge. So if you're going through the same phase, you know, make yourself accountable. Don't hurt yourself too much if you fall down or get off the wagon, but keep going, man. Keep going. And that's what I intend to do. Tomorrow I'm going to the pools again. I'm going to figure out a good time. And even my sister's keen on joining the pools. And I've made plans to meet other people. So they motivate me too and keep me accountable. So signing off till the next posting. Safe man, safe family. I'm in it.